Welcome to History Adventuring. This is episode number 605. I'm Brad Hall, and today we're exploring the history of Phoenix, Arizona without an agenda. Walk with me. Today, as usual, I'd like to go explore the history of Phoenix. And if you're wondering where we're going, I really don't know. I have no agenda. I'm just looking. Having no agenda puzzles a lot of people. It's like having no destination. There's really no goal. You aren't traveling to somewhere that you already know or expect to prove. It's just traveling. Don't get me wrong. There are things that matter to me. I like palm trees, and I would like people to be kind to animals, especially dachshunds. And it's human nature to have an agenda, to have things to set out to say, to prove. But that really doesn't appeal to me. It's too much work. Let's just walk. I know that most people will look and wonder what the point of this photo is. Is it a political statement? Am I trying to sell Sun City real estate? I understand. People look for agendas. I've even known people who assumed that I had an agenda and have walked with me for a while until they figured out that I didn't. They were disappointed in me, and I hope that's not you. I would like you to continue walking with me, even if we don't know where we're going. Yesterday I was sitting outside with a good friend of mine in Sun City, Arizona. He's in the last stages of selling his parents' house. They've passed away, and it was a particularly beautiful day. I had offered to help him with his computer, and he was backing up his files when he noticed the message said, 2 hours remaining. So we pondered what to do with that time, and we decided to just sit out on the front patio and soak up the beautiful day. It was 78 degrees when I took this photo. I soaked up a couple of kilt lifters too, by the way. We watched the birds fly, saw a goose and a crane. We watched the wind flap the new flags that he had just put up, said hello to people walking by. I saw what looked like a dachshund mix, which made me happy. As I looked at this neighborhood, I knew that it looks pretty much the same way as it did when it was built in the 1960s, or maybe the early 1970s. I'm not exactly sure the vintage of this neighborhood. I just know that it was one of the original neighborhoods in Sun City. I guess I should do some research on that. I have a lot of friends who love doing that type of research, and while I do a bit of it, I'm not really good at it. Research tends to be too much like an agenda to appeal to me. Having an agenda is a responsible, adult thing to do. There are times for agendas, and a time to just look at stuff. In my life, I want both, with very little emphasis on agendas. Thank you for walking with me. This has been History Adventuring. I'll talk to you later.